Hello, everybody. This is Out of the Box podcast. I'm here with my other host, Bradley Powers, and we got four members of the Cahal investigative team here with us today. We have
Yeah.
Jenna, we have Betsy, Colleen, and Misty.
And
We
Jenna's here too.
Okay, let me introduce Cahal Paranormal, Colleen, medium red. She is the medium, likes to be called red. Misty Cahill, founder and technical investigator. Jenna, lead investigator. Amy, investigator, photographer. Betsy, investigator, photographer. Welcome. Cahal Paranormal is in the house. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Pleasure to have you near us, as always. And
Okay,
like,
we have a Facebook user saying, "Here we go, rock and roll."
yeah, here we go, rock and roll. That's right.
Hello, everyone.
So, if we start off with Cahal Paranormal, the clue is in the name, paranormal. What do you actually do?
Well, we help people find answers, basically. Anybody else want to talk? It's not just me. What do we do, guys?
Go out and look for spirits, look for proof of spirits.
Get evidence.
Yes,
I
gather
have
lots
one
of
for
evidence.
you. I have a lady in Australia. She's been tormented by lower vibrational frequencies. They rock the bed, they rock the cot, they smell of a bad odour of rotten eggs in the air. They are tormenting her. Is it possible that you could help her?
Could probably
Is
do
that-
it remotely. Don't you think we could do that remotely, Misty? I mean, I could do it remotely.
Possibly. You could, but I don't
Yeah.
know about us. It'd be hard
That's
for me to
some-
get there with my cameras.
Well, I was thinking more in terms of like a Zoom call, perhaps, and maybe she would have photographs or things like that she can show us the evidential.
Yeah.
Well,
And then between us, we could probably help.
I think that's very possible. I do healing sessions over the internet. So
I could set up a group chat with Jim Andre and Cahal Paranormal in a group chat on Messenger where she could speak. She doesn't really like to go on video cam, however she likes to do voicemail, and she can actually share her dilemma. She's so distressed, she doesn't know what to do, and like she is looking at you, Ghostbusters, to help her.
It sounds honestly like she might have an attachment to her, that she's picked up some sort of an attachment. So it should be relatively easy to channel in and see what's going on. That's something I can do remotely as well.
Excellent. And how long has Cahal Paranormal been functioning, been manifesting and helping to help people and investigate? How long have you been running for?
Well, it's funny because I had a memory pop up on Facebook the other day, and it looks like it's been 10 years now.
Wow.
I can't believe it.
Wow, 10 years. And you're still together? That's good, that's positive. That's love, that's bonding.
But we're always adding new people.
Yeah.
I
good.
think this is actually our passion.
Yes, it definitely is.
Passion, that's
It's-
the right word actually. Passion
Basically,
is the right word. Yeah, sorry.
it's like bridging the gap between the living and the deceased, essentially.
So, is there any particular investigation that stands out from the rest?
All of them have such neat little tidbits. Every investigation is completely different
Yeah.
in what we get. So for me, it would be the Sonoran Hills investigation that we just completed recently, where I ended up putting a ghost in timeout and was scratched in the back. So that was very, quite interesting. What about you, Misty?
I was going to say that one also.
You're going to say that one too? Yeah. It was quite eventful.
I was, yeah.
I like the cemetery one, but I went with you guys. when we had the little mini alcohol and the Mexican music.
Juan, Johnny.
Yes.
We had
Yeah.
Johnny.
Rocketio.
That was a good one.
Mine would probably be Elliot's place. And Colleen and Betsy weren't around in our group for that one, but Jenna was. Elliot's place was really cool too, because we had our K2 and REM pod and Melmeter sitting on this guy's bed, and they're all going off.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
That was
that's
probably the
nuts.
most active one we had.
Yeah, like for me, like I don't know what it is. I attract spiritual entities. Jim attracts extraterrestrials. I've seen one once for 5 seconds. However, with me, it's spiritual entities. Jim attracts extraterrestrials. He gets downloads from the short grays, which are
Yeah, those that are reticular.
yeah. Have you ladies encountered extraterrestrials, or are they mainly spiritual entities?
Jenna, go for it, Jenna.
Yeah, I do believe that I've been abducted, and it's something that Colleen is helping me with through regression to
Past
see
regression.
exactly what happened. Yeah,
Yes.
because I only remember the part before and after. I don't remember the in between parts.
Yeah, Colleen. Colleen, I'm an abductee myself. If you do regressions, I'd like to work with you one of these days.
Wow.
Absolutely. We're breaking through on Jenna, which is really great. She's remembered things now as being on the ship. She's remembering certain things
Right.
now. So it's working very well for her.
I have a
Wait.
question for you, Colleen. Are you a hypnotherapist?
No, I am not a hypnotist. No.
Because they also do regression, and regression is some people are against it. I actually think it's a very positive, provided you're willing. I
Yes.
think it's very positive regression. It can
I do too.
Awaken the senses and activate the pineal gland. Are you familiar with that, Colleen?
I'm not. Did you say pinion plan?
The pineal gland,
Oh,
yeah.
pineal gland.
Not familiar
Yeah.
with that one. Mm-mm. But
yeah, like
definitely am learning and like to learn, so I'll look it up.
Yeah. We all have a pineal gland. It's probably incrustated by drinking fluoride in the water, and which is a shame, really. But when it works and activated, it stimulates our third eye. Which
Mm.
is the sixth
Really?
sense.
Yeah,
How
the
cool.
fluoride. The fluoride builds it up with calcium.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I knew there was some reason why I didn't drink water.
I drink chocolate soya milk mostly. I don't drink water at all, to be honest with you.
I
Gin.
drink coffee. I drink coffee.
Yeah.
Soda once in a while, but mostly coffee.
The elixir of life, coffee.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you do drink water, try and drink mineral water, mountain water, filtered water, if you can. You know,
Alkaline water is the best.
Yeah, alkaline water actually is the best.
Yeah,
I'm with you on
alkaline
that
water is the best. Did you know alkaline can actually cure cancer? Cancer cannot survive in a body consuming alkaline water, alkaline vegetables. Alkaline vegetables are cucumbers, Brussels, spinach, all the greens that you can
Oh,
think
yeah,
of.
your kale, all your greeny vegetables.
So when they say there is no cure for
Coniferous.
cancer, the government is lying to you. There is a cure for cancer by drinking alkaline water
Another
or
natural-
eating alkaline vegetables. Sorry,
Another natural food too is garlic.
yeah. Garlic,
I love garlic.
garlic thins the blood, and garlic extends your life. You could live till 90 or 100 if you eat a clove of garlic
I
every day.
eat tons of garlic.
I do too.
Yeah,
Okay.
it goes in everything.
My parents did too. My mom, she passed at 98. My dad's still here. He just turned 99 on April 22nd.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, the cure for cancer is out there. I'm sure. It's just that it's a multi-million-dollar, billion-dollar. There's
right.
just no way they're going to get rid of that.
Magic mushrooms cures cancer, although you can't walk around like buzzing your nuts off every day, can you?
Yeah.
It does
your
cure
nuts.
cancer. And like LSD repairs dead brain cells. I don't know if you know that.
The Facebook user's got a point. I said, I think coffee has water. Hello.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Bell peppers and other peppers also thin the blood.
We are really straight off the subject here. This is a lot to do with paranormal, but it's educational. People need to know. And like, yeah, why not? We must share. We must share all wisdom with everybody because everybody needs to know. Back to the paranormal. So we got Colleen, Misty, Jenna, Amy, and Betsy in the house. They belong to the Cahal Crew Paranormal. So, ladies, I'm going to go with you. What would you like to share with us? Anything we need to know?
Misty?
We do actually have an investigation coming up tonight. It's a residential investigation for a couple up in Phoenix. And we just had a new episode of our TV show dropped on the Paranormal Family Channel on Roku. Vessels of the Dead.
Roku?
Yes, on Roku TV. Wow. Yeah.
Wow. I'm familiar with Roku, actually.
Yeah.
Do you ever do any live investigations?
Not really. The cameras that we use right now don't have the ability to do any live broadcasting. That would be more from your cell phone, and the cell phones don't have infrared capability. So what we do is I'll film the investigations and I'll go back, do all the evidence review, and then put together a final video for everybody to view of all the evidence.
Yes, Roku can also offer you a platform consisting of 50 million viewers worldwide. How about that?
We're on the Paranormal Family Channel on Roku.
Absolutely, and I am too, and so is Jim.
Oh, yeah.
We're Paranormal. Hello, hey, we're family. E-hug. We are family.
Yeah, with Eldon and Robert, right?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
We just had a video drop of our first episode, right, on Vimeo.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, we did. Actually, I think all of them are up there now.
Oh, are they? Cool.
Yep.
I know you're not allowed to name drop. Have you ever heard of David Icke?
No.
Oh, okay. He's English, and I've shared the show with him as well today. He's English, yeah, conspiracy theorist. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. I'll move on. I've never heard of him, so that killed that one, didn't it? Never mind. Hi there, Donald Klingerman, who is watching from West Virginia. Hi there, West. Hello, Ghost House Paranormal. Thank you for joining us. Pleasure to have you with us.
Hi, Ghost House. How are you guys?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do they have any questions or anything for us too? I think you were saying, Jim was saying that sometimes there's questions for us.
If any viewers have any questions, you can ask them and they'll gladly answer.
I am the busiest person here. I'm sharing the show to as many groups as I can.
Oh, thank you.
That's not a problem. I enjoy it. They enjoy it. Yeah, how it works is the viewers will manifest over the days, really. To be honest with you, if I could share to 30 groups, I will, which is what I'm trying to do.
Bradley, you share this show so much that eventually you'll be able to go on a crime spree and you won't have to worry about fingerprints.
Oh, that's funny.
So, why don't we talk about our favorite pieces of equipment?
Yeah,
Perfect.
Excellent. Thank you, Misty. Misty has saved the day with our interesting question.
So, Jenna, why don't you go?
Go on, Misty. Go for it.
I would think my favorite is the REM pod. I like it because not only will it let us know that someone is there, it'll give us the proximity of how close they are. We can use it to answer yes and no questions, and I've even been able to get it to light up a certain color on command. So that's probably my favorite.
Cool.
I would
Betsy?
say it would.
Oh,
Oh, go ahead, Betsy.
No.
Oh.
Go ahead, Colleen.
Yeah, finish, Colleen.
I would say it would be the spirit box. I particularly enjoy doing the Estes box experiment, which was started by Carl Pfeiffer in Estes Park, Colorado, at the Stanley Hotel. And essentially, it is an SB7 box that is radio channels, and it's frequency, and it's spinning and going through the channels very quickly. And the Estes box experiment is putting noise canceling headphones on and an eye mask, so that you're basically depriving yourself of your sight and sound, and then having Misty and the rest of them asking questions, and I'm able to answer them through the spirit box.
Yeah.
And that's probably my favorite experiment, favorite particular piece of equipment is the spirit box.
Yeah, the spirit box actually does work. I agree with that. I actually spoke to a chaplain of a church who died like 20 years earlier, and I was on my way home in the car, and he spoke to me probably for about half hour about his role at the church.
That is cool.
Julianne Guthrie Smolson has a question. If you encountered any misty fog that has consciousness, and another question is, if you believe anything you have encountered is residual witchcraft.
So I think that the first part of that, are they asking if it's an intelligent haunting?
I would assume so.
Like, has consciousness? Yeah, we've definitely come across
awareness,
intelligent
yeah.
hauntings.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Undoubtedly, yes. I mean, we have them actively carrying on conversations with us through the different devices and through the spirit box and whatnot. So yeah, definitely. Residual witchcraft. What do you guys think? I don't think so.
I have. I've encountered residual witchcraft before, but it does happen. I guess the main question would be, have you encountered it, Julianne? Is that why you're asking the question? And what would be what you're experiencing on that end? What about you guys, Betsy, Jenna?
The only thing I can think of is when my ex-mother-in-law kept saying undertone comments that it held me back a lot, that nobody was defending me on. But once I left and really, how do you say, like, put a circle around me and
Your bubble, your protection layer.
yeah, my bubble, everything started just getting so much better.
Protection layer.
Mm-hmm.
We have another question here. Do
I
you all
found
pick
that
up
very-
things spiritual and use y'all's judgment as a guide?
So,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Where someone said David Icke is a conspiracy nut job. That's your opinion. That's debatable, isn't it? Really? Okay. Just what I'd add that.
There's another comment, maybe name some good EVPs you all have captured.
How about
Oh, we just got
How
a
about
really
the-
good one that said baby. It was a whisper out in the graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
it
we
was
were
as
by a
we
baby grave, right?
Mhm.
Yes,
Baby,
yep, we
baby
were just
angel?
approaching the
Mhm.
baby's grave.
I'd
Baby
like
angel.
to say, have any of you been attacked by spiritual entities?
Yes.
Yes.
All of
I
you?
have not, but
Okay.
Marianne has. She's laying out right now because she's got a really bad migraine. But Marianne was attacked big time.
I remember in what I call a chamber where I perform rituals. My sister-in-law, she said, "Cool, my back's really sore," and like we lifted up her back of her dress, and like she had 6 claw marks on the back of her skin, like quite deep as well. That was amazing. That was. From a
Tamara,
little.
Tamara,
Colleen
how
just
old
got
is it?
scratched.
I just got
Wow.
scratched. What was it, 3 weeks ago or something like that?
Mhm.
Something like that. If I say 3 weeks, it's probably been a month. Yeah, we had an aggressive spirit, and it was a father of 2 young girls. They were probably about 17 or 18 years of age, and they supposedly committed suicide. They did not. They were murdered by their father. And he was very prevalent with us in the desert and would not let the girls speak or anything like that. So I tried to segregate him away from the main group to try to keep him in, like I said before, sort of a ghost time out. And as soon as I turned my back at one particular moment, he scratched me because he was not able to get through my protection layer that I had created for around our group, and he was pacing back and forth on the SLS camera, back and forth, and then he basically scratched me. Five little nails going straight down consistently on my back.
Julianne
Yeah.
is asking, how do you protect yourself?
I'm sorry, say it again, Jim.
Julianne is asking, how do you protect yourself?
For me personally, and what I do for our group is I'm envisioning a powerful protection layer of positivity around us. And I basically put that energy out and force it out so that it basically becomes like a bubble, kind of like what Betsy was saying, a bubble, a layer of protection around us. And therefore, anything trying to get through cannot get through. It's more of a visualization through the third eye. It's also part of your centering, your chakra, and then throwing that energy out there so that you cannot absolutely penetrate through it. So that's how I do it.
You're using your imagination, and that's where the word mage comes from.
Correct. Correct.
How do or do you cleanse yourself after an investigation?
We usually sage.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sage ourselves.
And also,
go ahead.
Go ahead, Betsy. No, go ahead, Go, Betsy.
Like for me, I usually pray, within myself, that nothing is going to attach to me, nothing is going to follow me, just stuff like that.
Yeah, which that actually elevates and proves there is a high consciousness, some may call it God, and like that offers you protection. Or is that your faith? Someone says here, mirror never lies, or does it? Mirror never lies. Mirror never lies.
No, the mirror never lies.
And I could actually confirm with that because since I do photography, when I do photography anywhere, especially when I'm doing the ghost hunting, that's my main focus is any reflection. So the mirror, the turned off TV, anything reflective, I take a picture of.
Mirrors are also portals. I have scryed the mirror. Scrying the mirror, I have seen the most amazing of things, relatives, dead people, alive people, from all over. Yeah, scrying the mirror works with a candle, in daylight or at night time.
Mm-hmm.
If you're familiar with, there's a museum Zach Baggins owns in Las Vegas. He actually has Bela Lugosi's death mirror. And when you stand in front of it, they do allow you to stand in front of it to try to channel or see. And I have to tell you, it does not lie. That is definitely a very active mirror. So you can definitely see things through that mirror. It's very scary, actually.
In my home, I have 7 quite huge mirrors, I'll be honest. And mirrors, because they're portals and spirits can come through these mirrors to visit. And spirits can even manifest, materialise in the flesh, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm.
Spirits can do that in the flesh, materialise from their realm into this realm in the flesh, believe it or not. I've witnessed that on 2 occasions. So,
it's crazy.
Although I'm fascinated to believe not all spiritual entities can do this, some can. Wow. That was interesting. Have any of you ever witnessed a materialisation of a spirit? because they could
Like-
scratch you, they could touch you, they could throw you if they wanted, like the Three Fables.
Bloody
Mary,
Mary, Red Mary.
Yeah.
Tamara Collins says Bloody Mirror. Mary Mirror. Bloody Mary Mirror.
I've never done it.
Me
I've
neither.
always been too afraid. I don't want to see no Bloody Mary.
I think we all did. I was gonna say, I think we all did that once when we were children in the girls' bathroom.
I did it. No way.
Our science teacher actually let us out of class to go do it.
Oh, really?
Yes. We had to report back what happened.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Nothing
Wow.
happened though, did it?
We took off running.
A lot of what all you ladies are involved in is metaphysics, or another term one could actually use is quantum mysticism, which is a science that scientists don't fully understand and actually call it jargon or gibberish. But that's not true. Quantum mysticism is what you ladies are involved in. I don't know. Professor Brian Cox says, what do you think about this, ladies? Professor, by the way, Brian Cox says the Hadron Collider proves that ghosts and spiritual entities do not exist. Think about that.
He's saying that they do not exist?
That's right, he's a professor.
I
Interesting.
beg to differ.
I beg to differ too.
And he's a professor, atheist, obviously, which goes to prove that atheists obviously don't know everything. Atheism is like a religion, and atheism is for closed-minded, narrow-minded, one-track-minded individuals, and if you're not open-minded, you're going to lose.
It's true. You can't get knowledge if you're not going to open your mind up to it.
Is it fair to say all you ladies are spiritualist or agnostic?
I'm agnostic.
Same.
Spiritualistic.
Wow.
That's a good question for me.
Misty, you're an agnostic. I was surprised. And you're also the founder and technical investigator, and you're agnostic. Well, that's good. Being an agnostic is better than being an atheist. Agnostic means you're open-minded to the concept of all things. However, you need to see it to believe it. That's where you're at.
I believe in the science behind it. That's
Yeah.
what I believe in.
Yeah, that's right.
What I believe is in the energy itself, because the source is what makes all things possible.
That's what I believe too.
Okay, it's not a male nor a female. It
Correct.
has no name, but yet goes by many names.
That's right. The prime creator source is neither a male nor a female, however, is both masculine and feminine, and is an energy. Yeah. So I was going to ask a question actually for you. Is I've lost it. That's my age. Isn't it? I've forgotten it, so I won't forget that. I'll come back to it. I did have a question for you.
Tamara says devil is alive. She referring to you, Bradley.
Devil is alive. What a cheeky thing.
If she's wondering if we've encountered any.
Ladies, are you religious?
No.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
I am.
Betsy is religious. And what faith are you, Betsy?
Pentecostal.
Right, okay. I'm familiar with Christianity. I'm not too familiar with Pentecostal.
I mean, it's still Christian.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I've been Pentecostal since I was little in Puerto Rico.
I am a Christian, although I am not religious. I do believe and follow Jesus Christ. I strive to be Christ-like, however, you don't have to be religious to follow Jesus Christ. Same as you don't have to worship, don't have to be religious to worship the prime creator source of God. You don't have to be religious either.
So do you think? God bless you, Betsy. Do you think Tamara was asking if we've had any negative or devil or evil spirits? Misty, is that what we were thinking too?
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's what she was asking. I've encountered that in the San Carlos Hotel in downtown Phoenix. I've encountered that.
Really? We stayed there. We didn't encounter that.
This was probably close to about 20 years ago. They had a room. I don't know if you saw it, Misty, or not, but they had a room. I think it was on the second or third floor, but it was an apartment that they were renovating at the time. And they said employees would not go into that room at all, specifically women, because their hair would be pulled and they'd feel like a heavy, hot breath in their ear. And hear voices and such. Well, when they were renovating it, they had opened it up they did a tour down there and they opened it up so people could go through it to see it. And I walked in and I had that hot air in my ear and it said, "Get out before I cut you." And I went, "Okay, bye." And the hair on the back of my neck stood on end. He was definitely very evil. It was a very evil entity. I didn't stick around to talk to it. I just left.
How about you, Jenna?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
For me, I had a encounter when I was throwing away my dad's items, and I went back. Like, remember that I was telling you guys? So I was throwing away my dad's stuff, and I was throwing away and putting in and out of the garage, and my bedroom was next to the garage. And when I was throwing away his stuff, when I came back to the hallway, there was a big dark figure right next to my bedroom door with red eyes just staring at me. And so I just, I don't know if you guys know about Puerto Ricans, but we're headstrong. And I turned around like, "Okay, I see you." And I went back to the living room. And then my mother came home from work and she walked to her bedroom, her bedroom is across the hall on the other side. She turned around and she got her holy water. She prayed. She got rid of it. Then she went back to the living room to talk to me. She was like, "You saw it too, didn't you?"
That sounds like a skinwalker.
But whatever it was, my mom got rid of it.
That's what I thought of initially when she told us the story originally, is that I thought it was a skinwalker too.
Yeah, right. We got another question here. Can each one of you please name your attributes or special skills?
I'm the founder of Cahal Paranormal, and I am one of the lead investigators.
You're more the tech kind of person.
Yeah, I'm more the tech individual.
Jenna?
I'm an empath, so I have those qualities, and I'm very into the equipment, so I'm very knowledgeable about the equipment, how to use it, how it functions. I don't want to call myself an expert on it, but that's my area of definite interest and knowledge.
For me, well, the first question is, can one of you please name? Oh, you're okay. So for me, I am the photographer, one of them, and that is my preferred equipment because I can feel where they're at, so I can take a picture, and the results. I show the immediate results with the rest of the group, so they can confirm what I saw. So, yeah, I'm just a photographer.
I'm the medium and psychic and all over good witch, too.
Good, yeah. You're a medium, so spirits commune with you using telepathy, teleports, visions, telekinesis. Colleen, can you perform psychometry, where you pick up an item and you can actually pick up the vibration, the energy of the previous keeper?
Exactly, yes. In fact, interestingly enough, we just went to our last interview that Misty was just talking about, which is the Vessels of Dead. There was 4 dolls that this particular resident had that she was getting activity from, and I didn't touch one of them. Just strictly for that reason.
Not to touch them.
Yeah, specifically for that reason, for psychometry. We do have some sensitive and empaths that are in our group, and just to make sure that they weren't going to get an attachment from those dolls was definitively why I said do not touch those dolls. So it is psychometry, picking up the vibrations, picking up the spirits, discussing it with them, etc.
I thought I saw a question.
Another one. Oh, crypto magic. Yes. Not familiar.
I don't know
with
what that means.
I'm not familiar with that either.
Yeah, me neither.
And the picture is a capture or of a moment.
Absolutely. Life is about collecting moments, cherished memories to treasure for all time. Collecting moments. The purpose of life is actually to seek ascension. However, life is about collecting moments. That's what we all should do.
It's one of we never get to see, Colleen.
I know.
What's the kitty's name?
That's Isabella.
I never get to
Like
see
people.
I don't get to see Isabella when we're over at the house.
Yeah, every time people come over, she just hisses at them. So
And
you can all
runs.
see her now.
Kiss at me. I got a puppy
No,
last
Jenna.
time.
Yeah, she's warming up to Jenna.
It's the other puppy.
I must confess that I can understand why Cahal Paranormal has been together for such a long time, 10 years. I mean, look how you all resonate with each other like sisters. That's pretty good. Sisters of life.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've tried to have other people in our group, and we've tried to have guys in our group, and it did not work out at all.
Really? Yeah, me and Jim are
No.
the same. We've tried to have girls and that hasn't worked. I just thought I'd throw that in. I'm only joking. We get on with it.
Now, the funny thing is, I do martial arts on my spare time when I can, and I'm usually telling the ladies, okay, here, you gotta watch out for this corner. You know, I have my chopsticks, I have my knuckle brass.
She does.
Ready
She's
to
like,
go.
she's our bodyguard. She's gonna protect us.
Yes,
I'm
that's
tiny, but I'm a fighter.
She's a tiny little mighty girl.
Yes, because martial arts is actually a form of meditation, which offers one ascension as well. The secret, if you want to seek ascension, you should help others without expecting any reward. That's how you seek ascension. And like when you cross over, you can still ascend when you're in the next life as well. So, yeah, talking of crossing over, Misty, you're an agnostic. Do you believe in life after death?
I believe in reincarnation.
That's good.
I think that our souls are recycled. I don't think that energy goes anywhere, and I think that the people that are around that we're seeing are just, for some reason, they got stuck somewhere.
That's
But
right.
I believe in reincarnation.
I believe I'm a firm believer in reincarnation because within nature everything exists in cycles. Nothing lasts forever.
Exactly.
It's a never-ending recycling process. You know what I mean?
Is that you?
One law of nature is that nothing lasts forever, and one way of compensating for that is to exist in phases. And the only thing that's infinite, lasts forever, is the energy itself. It always was, is, and always will be.
Yeah. If you seek ascension, when you cross over to the next life, you can actually avoid reincarnation if you wish. If you don't seek ascension, then like you probably will experience reincarnation and come back.
It's also sort of kind of your 4 agreements too, whether or not you have completed your 4 agreements in that particular life, whether you need to come back again and finish up your 4 agreements.
They say at the Akashic Records Library, which is actually run by the praying mantis beings, who are the overlords of the Akashic Records Library, they say that you actually sign up before you actually enter your body on Earth. You sign a book of life, and you actually see your parents before you actually arrive.
I agree.
I saw my grandfather 3 days after he passed.
Wow, really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen my mother. She came through. My mother come through to me, and like, I was in such shock. Like whatever she said, I never heard it because I was shocked. My mother come through, and then she said, "See, I told you I'd come back and launch her." And I was like, "Wow!" She did as well. That's exactly what she said.
And she's still with you right now.
Yeah, that's right. What's the name of her? Yeah, I got my grandfather is the one watching over me.
She's watching you, Bradley.
Well,
Yeah.
she's watching you too.
Got her eye on you.
She is right over on your left shoulder. Over your left shoulder.
So you better behave.
Really? Yeah. Thank you. Thank
Make
you.
good choices.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
You know, as parents say, you know, you're not too old. I can still take you and turn you over my knee and spank you.
That's right. Yeah.
You know, I think the bottom line is life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, I agree.
Absolutely.
Does anybody else have any questions? I know we were taking questions.
Tamara
from
L.
our-
Collins says, yes, she was engaged with a martial arts security magnate, Massimo. However, I saw how he can appear in every. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you,
Not
Tamara
sure.
Collins, for sharing
Not
your
sure,
thoughts,
yeah.
feelings and emotions with us. Thank you, everybody in the group forum, for contributing and asking Cahal Crew paranormal questions. What
You
they
can
do.
find us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on TikTok, and on YouTube, and now on Roku.
And
We're
what
all
you
over
say?
the place. And
Venu
if you
or whatever?
if you happen to be in Arizona, we're more than happy to come and help you if you think that that you've got something paranormal going on there. We're more than happy to come out. It doesn't matter where you live. We'll come to you for free. There's never any charge for our services. And for people out there that are watching, there should never be any charge for these services. I don't care who you are.
Well, some people say like you gotta eat, you gotta put food on the table. So like I do understand those who do charge. I don't hold it against them. I've got to be honest.
Yeah,
I
I
provide
mean-
a free service. I'm a spiritual advisor. I could charge £60 an hour. However, like, I'm financially viable. Therefore, I charge my services are free of charge. And like I attract lost souls, tormented souls, and talk to souls. And like provide a free service. And Jim also quantum healer. Jim also could charge $60 an hour or more, and like he provides a free service. And Jim, very modest man that he is, can actually cure cancer using telekinesis, quantum mysticism. Yeah, unbelievable.
We have another question here. What's the best picture you all got of a spirit?
I just got an awesome one.
Right now.
Oh, Jenna got a really good one in New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yes, you did.
on the ghost tour we were on.
I should have
I'm
got you to
sorry?
send us some pictures to post into the show. I didn't think of that. Oh well, never mind. We still got you ladies here. And look at you, you're all dancing together, all to the same tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's excellent. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Jenna, you were tell them about your picture.
Yeah, tell them about your picture.
Well, I can't show them, can I? I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
But anyway,
I don't
Huh?
know. Jim, can Jenna show the picture? She posted it into the forum, the group forum.
Yeah,
Jim,
if you go down to settings, there, click on where it says present.
There's something present, down
Where
there.
it says present, and if you get the picture up, you can share the screen.
There it is. Yeah. Did you do that, Jenna?
no, I'm looking for it. I don't see what you're talking about.
Down where it
In the-
says mute, stop cam, settings, present, leave studio. Down at the bottom.
Yeah, down at the bottom where it says present.
Oh, okay. All right, let me see here.
So what you gotta do is you gotta get the picture up and then hit present and then share screen.
I was going to mention add in what Misty mentioned about if you're in Arizona. You don't actually have to worry about if you don't speak English. If you speak Spanish, I also speak Spanish and can translate.
Yes. We now have our Spanish speaker. Thank you, Betsy.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
See, that's the other thing that Betsy does. She's our translator.
Mm-hmm.
True.
I'm trying to find the picture that we got.
I went to a page that had 24-hour heart monitor.
Misty, do you have my picture that I sent you? That you can pull
hang
it up?
on, let me look.
I was looking too because I thought you sent it to Messenger.
I can share it with you guys if you can post it because I can't seem to get it to work. So hang on.
We have another question here.
All right.
Say, when I was nursing on nights at a city hospital, I went to a patient that had a 24-hour heart monitor on. He spoke and said he was going to sleep. The lights weren't out, but I was drawn to go to him, and he had died. Most is just coincidence, but I had this happen many times. How much more can it happen? Whatever. What is this called?
Patient that had 24-hour heart monitor. He spoke and said he was going to sleep. Lights weren't. And he died. No. Oh.
This is a coincidence. Oh, is it a coincidence? But I've had this happen many times and much more. So what is this called? I would say empathic and sensitivity.
Yeah, it would be more like serendipity than coincidence, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
I don't believe it was a.
Wendy Hefner says, I have a little white elephant statue that flies off the shelf and never breaks. What is it?
Wendy,
Yeah.
do you have a? Who was the elephant from? Was it from your grandmother or your mother, perhaps? They may be just trying to get your attention. Feel like it's particularly could be somebody on your maternal side, grandmother, mother, somebody like that maybe owned the elephant before you, gave it to you, and they're just trying to get your attention. Hence the reason why it will not break. They are using the energy to communicate with you.
Yeah,
Misty
you're right on
Culling.
point. You're right on
Your
point.
mom.
Like you said,
It's your mom.
Yeah.
Wendy, it's your mom. Talk to her. Just talk to her. Acknowledge that she's there. She's wanting to give you some information about something. Just talk to her. Listen for her voice. She'll come through and talk to you.
Give me just a second, Jenna. I'm downloading it to my computer here in just a
Yeah,
second.
did you find it?
If I can.
Okay, I sent it to both of you guys.
Yeah, because I heard it ding on mine too. I was going to check and see here.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
trying
the
to
problem is
download it in my email.
I'm doing this from my tablet, but my picture is on my phone, so.
Oh, yeah. That's the problem I have too. Is my pictures on my phone.
That's why I'm trying to, yeah. I was going to see if I could email it to
Okay, hang
myself.
on.
That's what I was doing.
All
That's
right,
what
I'm downloading it now. All right, hang on. I'm almost there. Present.
Facebook users asking how close is technology as far as mind control and torture being used today to the paranormal world. Do you pick up on it?
Huh. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't
What I'm not
want
sure
to
I understand.
that they're doing it.
Dang it, that's not it. Hang on, I'm still trying to figure out how to present this.
Wendy says, I actually do hear someone calling my name.
It's probably your mom. She wants your attention for some reason, so I would definitely talk to her. That's why she's using the energy to kick the white elephant off the shelf.
Yeah, I can't share it, Jenna.
Darn.
I don't know what it's doing.
Send it to me in my messenger, and I'll see if I can get
Okay,
it up
hang
on.
on. I don't know what the hell this thing is doing.
Look me up on Messenger, JIMANDRE, Jim Andre, and I'll see if I can get it up on screen. Send it to me.
Okay, hang on.
I sent one to him. I don't know if I can get through on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Or maybe I could try again.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to put it
it's
in
not-
the group chat. Stand by.
I did that too, and it didn't. I don't know that it came through.
Oh.
Yeah, because I put the. You did it. You sent it to the. Yeah, why can't you? If I go.
Technology, you gotta love it.
Yeah, when it's working correctly. All right, so let me try. I'm gonna try Jenna, see if I can send it here.
So with the vessels of the dead, we actually caught one of the dolls moving. Amy had gone with us, and she was taking photos, and we. Oh, there it is.
Is this one of them?
That is Jenna's photo.
Wow.
Yes, that's my photo.
Yeah, there you go.
I caught that. I caught that at the Oddfellows Cemetery in New Orleans. We did it on a ghost tour, and normal people can't get into that cemetery. You have to be a member of the Oddfellows. You have to meet a member there. They will escort you to the grave that you want to visit, and then they will escort you out. So we were lucky enough to get in because our tour guide is a member of the Oddfellows. And I just happened to catch this picture. I hadn't caught anything all night, and I was just hoping I would catch something, and I got what looks like a pretty good torso there with a head,
Mm-hmm.
partial shoulder.
It's pretty incredible.
Yep.
It
Yeah,
is.
It is.
I was so excited.
And I'm assuming these are
Oh.
scratch marks.
Those are the scratches that I got from the ghost in Ghost Timeout. That is my back.
Yeah, I couldn't with that ghost scratching her. I had such a hard time taking picture. Well, she had the ghost in timeout. He did not want me to take pictures around him or on him.
But he did verify on the Ovulus. He said scratched.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
On the Ovulus, he said scratched, and it happened right after that. After he scratched me, he said scratched. So we got the evidence that he did it.
All right, I'm trying to send one right now.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
send it
you
in
have.
the group chat.
Yours is even better than mine.
There we go. All right, so I sent it to the group chat.
Yeah, these are some good ones too.
There
That's
it
the one you're
is.
looking for.
Yes. So if you, it's kind of hard to see on the
Oh, I see the
screen.
shadow figure.
Yeah, there was nobody in that room, and Marianne was just randomly shooting photos. She took that photo, and that it was a bedroom the homeowner had her boyfriend die, and in that extra bedroom was all of his stuff. And Marianne caught that photo of that figure in that room.
Yeah, I can see that shadow figure off to the left.
Mhm.
Yep. So we have caught some good photos. We've gotten some pretty good evidence.
Wendy says, my husband died a year and a half ago. Is he around? I feel him at times.
I have shared the show to 32 groups. So over the days, we will accelerate in viewers as well. Tamara L. Collins said, enjoyed you all. Much love to you all. Okay, and I would just like to say I
thank you.
enjoyed you all.
Thank you very much.
When I first thought I got 4 ladies on the show, I was thinking, oh my God. But I must
Well,
say,
this one actually went very well.
Yeah,
Lots
it's
of
been
estrogen.
It's been a real pleasure to have you on board. You are your motive is passion. Cahal Crew Paranormal, your motive is passion, and I admire that. I admire your spirit, and I'd like to say thank you to Colleen Toline, Medium Red, Misty Cahill, founder and technical investigator of Cahal Crew Paranormal, Jenna, lead investigator, Amy, investigator and photographer, Betsy, investigator and photographer. It's been a pleasure to have you all on board. We have like 90 seconds left, and we are saying goodbye to everyone. It's been a pleasure to have you all on board. Is there anything you ladies would like to add?
Thank you so much for having us on.
Thank
Yes.
you.
It was a
Thank
pleasure
you very
having
much.
It was a pleasure having you, and I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. And we'll see you all on the next one.
Jim, reach out to me and I can help you.
I will do
Thank
that.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Thanks.